back to another episode of Ramli's Kitchen, and today we're gonna make something very special. It is my wife's recipe. I just asked her just now for her recipe, her consent on this one, and she said yes. So let's try. Probably this is the first time I make this one here. Nasi Lemak. Nasi is okay, I'll do that one all the time. But the sambal, the chili sambal for this Nasi Lemak will be the first for me. So let's start. We start with chili. Okay, a bit more. You can't do with too little chili. Too much is okay. Okay, we let that. We heat that one up, and we boil the dry chili until it's soft. So that will take about probably 10-15 minutes. Meanwhile, the only other ingredient, or probably the only other big ingredient for our Nasi Lemak is the onion. More chili, Okay. Make sure you have very sharp knife. For everyday use in the kitchen, I sharpen my knife every day. The more you sharpen your knife, the easier it is for you to sharpen it. So it doesn't take long. Don't let your knife get too dull, otherwise very difficult. So that's enough. So it's basically a combination of shallots and red onion. So this is the Bombay red onion. You can use just onion, you can use just shallot, it doesn't matter. We'll be using like 2 handfuls of combination of shallot and onion. I would suggest a lot of chili, and that's the big ingredient that we're going to use. If you notice in the background, the chili is boiling, and both the chili and the onions really getting into our eyes. Okay, cut this into just small pieces like that. It's boiling. Let it boil. I'm going to use oil. A lot. Okay, we're going to fry the onion. We're not going to brown the onion, but probably just fry and get the aroma out. Notice I use a lot of oil for this. The reason why we're doing this, we want to get the cheese soft, soaked with water. So, and then we can just combine together in a blender. So blend it. Just leave this for a few minutes. While we're doing that, we prepare other stuff. And this is something special. It has been how many days now? Beautiful stuff. I'm going to cut just straight across, giving it a big, because it's a bit this is small squid compared with the larger one that you sold in the market. Now this is getting very pricey, so if you know how to make on your own, become a lot cheaper. Cut that into half. Okay. That should be fine. There we go. We've done this. Keep it aside. We'll turn it off. Just blending the mixture. Put some water in there. Our chili. Everything is the seed, the whole chili. Oh, bless you. And the onion. More oil. Here we go, and this one goes. You see the color? It's a bit, it's not red, it's yellowish at the moment because we're not there yet. It's just starting to boil. So we simmer this for about half an hour. Let it thicken out. Okay, that's the goodness of the chili and the onions build up to the taste. Too creamy. My wife said, "Oh, you need more oil, more oil." Okay, more oil. It doesn't matter. You have a lot of oil. Let it simmer away. Look at that, it has been a few minutes and it's turning. You see how the oil now is turning really reddish and taking in the color of the chili, and it's splashing everywhere. So make sure you have a really high pot for this. I use quite a high pot. You notice, the higher the better. You don't want chili all over the place. And make sure you have a very clear kitchen while doing something like this. This is a type of dry fruit. We call it asam keping, asam gelugur. I'm not sure what it's called. I have to Google this later. Give you that nice aroma. That's a bit to the flavoring. It's sour and give you the tartness. So we put that in there. This is shrimp paste, belacan. If you are vegetarian, don't bother, you don't put this one in. But almost all sambal in our region, Malaysia, you will have a bit of shrimp paste. I remember when I was very young, growing up to Katabunta, my uncle's village, where I come from actually, and we catch krills from huge contraption and make belacan. So this is basically krills or small shrimp and salt. That's it. Put in there. We go around. Okay. Up another couple of more minutes of that. Okay. It's looking well, Rita. So next we have in. Got everything in here. This, I think, is a special ingredient. Now that, I'm going to ask my wife whether that's too much or too little. Hold on. This is palm sugar or coconut palm, basically. You can get sugar from various palm. So this is what they do is you get the liquid from the froth of the coconut, the flour of the coconut. You tap them and you boil them. So you get sugar. You can actually ferment them and turn into toddy or liquor. So now you can use sugar. If you can't find coconut sugar, you can use other palm sugar or just use brown sugar. Or if you can't, just a bit of sugar. This is just to give you a taste. After consulting with my wife, she said, use the whole thing. Don't even try to grate it. Okay, drop it in there. Gently, with that will melt away. No need to scrape, no need to, to grate it. This is for not just garnishing, but it's essential. Egg, boiled egg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, once you get into this sort of consistency, remember, turn down your heat. Just lightly simmer it, breathing up all the taste, making sure the color come out, the color of the chili will seep into and create that very nice reddish tint to the oil. Okay, remember this is just 2 basic ingredients of chili and onion. Our salt container, my wife liked this one. This is, what was this used to be? Okay, salt. To taste. So we go to taste. Add in more salt a bit later. Not too much salt. Fresh coconut frozen in my freezer. And when I want to use them, just take them out. Like half an hour before. Add in a bit of warm water. Okay. It's really nice working with fresh ingredient, but if you don't have fresh ingredient, frozen coconut milk will do, or even can or powdered. I don't like the powdered. See, with fresh coconut, they will turn into oil under high heat. But the one that, if it's powdered, you only get that creamy white stuff. So I prefer using fresh coconut. This one here, just do that. Garlic. Sugar. He said gula melaka honey. Also, this is previously the original one, but now they make into syrup. So I need a bit more. So that's syrupy sugar. The taste. There's a lot of oil. We're going to discard the oil a bit. We're going to add this, the goodness of squid, to our sambal. And I will tell you what happened. There's so much liquid in the squid. When you heat the squid up, the liquid will get into the sambal. So the sambal will be going to thin out. And that's okay. And look at that. This is going to be good, I'll tell you. Now this should be fine. I'm going to turn off the heat and just let it stand there for a while. And and you notice there's a lot of oil. Don't worry about the oil. We're going to skim the oil out later on. So just let it stay and rest. Come to my garden. This is very basically my wife's garden. The lawn is getting uncontrolled. This is our pandan. Pandanus, is it aromaticus or something like that? Okay. It is very, very fragrant, and no Malaysian house, if they have a garden like this, should be without pandan. You can keep very small bunch like what we do, trim it well. You notice that? Look at this one here. Our curry leaves, which we plant in a pot, is now growing. But you notice that how they mature very fast. Okay, in the pot, and this one here is very healthy on the ground. They're better on the ground, but if you keep them well in the pot, they keep well in the pot as well. I like long grain basmati rice. My wife likes the fragrant rice, so Asian fragrant rice. So we're gonna do 2 lots. Let's see. We're gonna do 2.5 cup basmati rice long grain. Same amount Asian fragrant rice. It's a bit more starchy, the fragrant rice. I said 2.5. A bit more. Okay, they're a bit more starchy. This one is a bit more dry. So, and we can see how the different texture. This is the basmati rice. Ginger. Garlic. Now notice that I put in the whole garlic, didn't wash them, including the pepper. Pandan leaves. That's the pandan leaves, and we divide the coconut as one. That's 2, and I think this one here we put 3. You can take in a bit more. This is basmati. You can take in a bit more liquid. The Asian fragrant rice, same amount of liquid. We need a bit of salt. This goes in the rice cooker. Nothing fancy. Okay, and this goes on the stove. Okay, bring that one up to the well. Lid. That's a bit too much oil in here. So I'm just going to discard some of the oil. Look at that. No need to have that much. Working with squid, sometimes you need thick paste, and the paste is a bit too watery because the water in the squid come out and make your sauce a bit too thin. So what I'm going to do is sieve my squid and fish my squid out and thicken my sauce later. Okay, squeeze there. Turn on the heat again and just let it simmer and thicken. You notice that there's not a lot. There's not a lot of sauce. What we saw earlier on was very much the amount of oil that we used. I think I initially used too much oil, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't spoil. Yep, it got a crust there. So, and it's very tricky cooking on stove. I'll show you on this day how to cook that in the oven. A lot better, but reduce the heat a lot. I'll show you on this day when I cook this in the stove, and you wouldn't get any crust. But today, I just want to show you how it's done on the stove if you don't want to put it in the oven. It's a bit tricky because you need a bit of heat, but not too much. I think this is ready. Okay. Make this back. Thicken our sambal already. This amount of sambal would easily, you can easily make about 30 Nasi Lemak. This cucumber, take a fork, run the cucumber down, right down, cucumber like that. Sometimes the outer skin is a bit tough, so when you do that, in order to make it easier for you to eat. Now there's always this tradition of doing that, bringing the sap to the end so that the cucumber is not going to be that bitter. It's something of an old tradition. So now, too thin, not too thick, just nice. See, I want it to go too. Oh, this it's a lot. It's too much. Bring it down. Okay, this is the trickiest part because you don't want to be under, you don't want to be over. You want to be just perfect. I made so many mistakes, so I'm not sure at all this is going to be good or bad, but we'll see. I think it's still under. You don't want it to be all too over because you know the peanut will cook itself if you take it out. So you have to give that allowance, not to make it too brown. Okay, let's see, how about a few seconds more, 30 seconds more. Okay. Very tricky. This is one of the worst things. You know, it looks so simple. You know, you just fry your peanut, but if you don't do it right, it's not going to be good. It's under is not good, over is not good. I think that is good. So turn off the heat. Okay. Okay, now it's all drained. It might be a bit over, but it's okay. What to do? Salt. I use the same part. We need it to be about 360. We're going to do 350. 6. I think that's enough. Dry anchovies. Okay, that's 6 ringgit worth of dry anchovies. When you do that, the temperatures go down quite a lot. Okay, and building up again. It's still under. You need really crispy. So that's why I use, I crank the heat up a lot. But when you put a lot of anchovies inside, the heat come down again. Let's see. I think that looked quite nice. Turn off the heat. Go back. Set here. Moment of truth. So this is basmati rice. It's lifted together with the crust and then quick stir. The reason why I like to do my rice in the oven, later on I'll show you how, is I don't lift the crust. You see that crust here? It's lifted. But anyway, this is long grain basmati rice. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see. This is the fragrant rice. The softer, the drier. Excellente, excellente, very, very nice. Let's garnish our oh, voila, voila. And let's garnish up with egg, hard-boiled egg. Look. Ooh, it's very, very dark. That is beef. Oh, we have communities of Nasi Lemak feast. Let's see how it tastes like. This is my wife's recipe. She make it better than me, of course. This is the first time I do this.
Oh, it tastes good though.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Proof.
It's full of taste. And this is my wife's sister.
Hi.
Let's see. Let's see from Carl. How's he, Carl? Good, say Carl.
Delicious.
And our star, specially invited from Korea.
I haven't tried it, but I know it's good.
Try
I
it.
already know.
Let's see. Let's see the reaction. Let's see if it's.
First bite.
I'm not gonna die.
Fantastico.
What does that say? From Brahmi's Kitchen. Bon appetito. Have a nice weekend.